finally the beginning of the week. It's Monday. I have the door closed because my boyfriend is now working from home, but I just packaged orders. I finished editing my vlog and I decided to post it as well today instead of tomorrow, which I normally do, but that's okay. It just comes out a day earlier than usual, so that's fine. And I did Blue Line. I packaged 2 orders from my other business, just because I have 2 orders to package, did the paperwork, and now I started working on the cubes. I started doing the top trim. It just needed an edge coat. It also helps seal the edges after I already stitched it so that the edges themselves don't start falling apart. But at least the whole thing isn't gonna start pulling apart like it did normally. And after that's dry, I still need to condition them and clean them and get that black color back into it. I also have the other purse that needs to be softened and re-dyed basically because it lost all of its color, which tends to happen if you put alcohol on leather and you're trying to soften it. So I don't recommend putting alcohol, like any form of alcohol, on your leather goods because then it'll start to fade, and I'll show you more in depth when I get to it. But yeah, you don't want to do that. There are actual like softeners you can get, probably even on Amazon, so just make sure it's a good brand and make sure to read the reviews to make sure it, just so it doesn't ruin your leather. But that's another project I have. I finally got the zipper for the jacket. It is bigger than I expected, so I am going to email her and to see if she's alright with me putting a bigger zipper than initially, and if not, I'll order. And yeah, and I also have to take apart the wallet as well because I got a wallet to work on, and I also would need to dye it that color unless I can find something similar online. Yeah, a lot to do for this week. A lot of research I need to do, a lot of patches I need to make. I still need to digitize. I have 4 custom patches I need to do, which is crazy. One of them I know I have to get ready for a fact this Saturday, and then the other 2 I am gonna work on because originally they were also supposed to be ready for Saturday, but I'm actually not gonna go to the Avalanche Harley. I'm gonna go back to Mile High, and so I need to message the guy with the 2 custom patches, and then I have another guy who is like, I know it's gonna take like 3 to 4 weeks, and typically it doesn't take me that long, but at least I have some time on that one. I still want to get it started this week and then kind of figure it out because it's gonna be a lot of work that needs to be done for that patch. So anyways, I'm gonna work on the cubes. My older cat almost knocked one of them down because he wants to sleep in it and it's not for babies, so yeah. But I'm gonna work on that and take you with the process. I don't know.
I've been giving you the worst. Now you wanna stay the night. Pretty how you work hard for me, while forgetting how to talk. Nah, I don't like no humble beats. Just go and slice it up.
So I just finished cleaning the cubes. They're out in the living room. I still have to take final pictures and still package them, but I'll probably do that a little bit later because I'm in the mood to just keep working and need to soften the leather as well as add dye to it. Because as you could tell, the little stain right there kind of messed with the dye as well, so I'm gonna have to work on that for this bag. But first, my main focus is to soften this. This has a process. So I'm gonna put leather conditioner on it first, and then I'm gonna spray some water onto it, and then I'm gonna heat dry it, and that will soften the leather. It might take a few tries, but that is how the process is. And yeah, let's do it.
Now it's time to marinate. And right after we're done, I like it when you're looking like that. Don't like it when you shit, chat shit. I like it when you're looking like that. Oh, shy, try to find, don't mind my reaction. I like it when you're such a bugger with a white mouth. Just like it when you're looking like it. No sweets, no rush. You can't fuck my attraction. Don't think twice, I'm here for a moment. No, I like him better. I got a church place, help me end up. Make it last forever. I've been giving you the worst. Now you wanna stay the night. Pretty how you.
So I worked on making this less sturdy and a little bit more flimsy. Looked like it kind of worked, but with this kind of stuff you want, it's gonna take time for it to soften up, which I will let her know, but it's ready for the dyeing stage. I'm at least gonna make one set of patches today because my goal is to make 5 new patches for this week, actually like embroidered and everything. So yeah, I'm doing that right now. I just created an invoice for the cubes and I'm just waiting for her to respond back. I took the wallet apart. So yeah, it's been a day. I made like a little marketing list as well, just so I know what I can do for marketing wise. So that's gonna be interesting. And I still have to work on my month to do, which I'm still working on. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna plan tomorrow and kind of see how tomorrow is. So that's how we're looking. I'm hoping either tomorrow or Wednesday it's gonna be a full day of digitizing, so that Thursday/Friday I can make the patches for not only the customers, but I also need to work on some military patches as well as fix one of the military patches that I have already. So yeah, a lot to do, but we're gonna get it done. So I just got an email from someone asking if I can make them a custom backpack. I said yes, so I'm excited and hopefully they want to work with me. My hands are red because I've been dyeing this bag. It's at the weird stage where it's all splotchy and everything, but it's getting there slowly but surely. I still have a few areas I need to touch up. So yeah, there's that, but I'm excited and hopefully they want to do it. If they do, heck yeah, I can't wait. So it's finally Tuesday. I did my regular blue line pickup and drop off. I also went to USPS. I also worked on some of the custom patches this morning because my boyfriend actually needs the computer for 5 hours today and tomorrow. So I think tomorrow morning as well, I'm gonna focus on the patches. So yeah, I'm excited, but I'm gonna be working on this bag today. It's at that weird patchy stage still. I'm just trying to get that color back into it. So hopefully it goes as planned. And I'm also wanting to finish cleaning this office basically because it's just a disaster and I hate looking at it. I say this almost every time I vlog, and so, but I have to change it and I have to clean it. So that is my plan for today as well. And then tomorrow I'm gonna start working on the custom purse design that I'm thinking about. I've been wanting to use white leather to make something, and I finally decided I'll be making one bag, completely custom. It's gonna have tattoo on it, like an actual tattoo on it, so super exciting. Sorry if I'm talking quietly, my boyfriend's hitting me. So yeah, but I'm gonna work on this bag and then clean the office. So finally cleaned. I do have a box here, but that's so my kitten doesn't go underneath. Floors are still a mess, and of course this kind of got messy, but I've been working on making more stabilizer and all that stuff. So yeah, there's that. But then a part of me is like, should I really continue to do that? It just depends on how much profitable I can get with certain things. So yeah. But what I'm planning on doing now is cutting some more like fabric for my embroidery machine, and I'm gonna embroider some more patches. I think while that's going, I will be working on making more fabric for patches and whatnot, just because I think that's a little bit more worth it, because I do get a very good big chunk of fabric for embroidery. I'm really fighting with the purse dye job as well because it's not turning out as I want it to. So hopefully it works out. It's just trial and error with this thing, but yeah, let's just hope it works. For now, I'm just gonna focus on embroidering. I think I can actually embroider one of the designs because I do have to get it ready for Saturday. So yeah, there's that. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna make it through. So yeah, I'm gonna work on getting the machine set for my next design. Happy Wednesday! I was working on some patch designs as well as working on some custom patch orders for people this morning. It was a little bit of a slow start. I felt a little bit ill and I tend to get nauseous fairly fast, so it was not a fun morning to start with. Plus I was in a lot of pain. Why? I don't know. But that is all done, and now I have an appointment at 10, so it's starting soon. I will be also making more patches today, and I will be working on the custom bag. And my boyfriend has his meeting. It's his last 5-hour meeting. He did 5 hours yesterday, and it's gonna be 5 more hours today, so I wish him luck. But I might be changing my work scheduling hours just based on how, he works and whatnot. And so I think that would be pretty cool to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for my appointment, and after that I will talk to you guys. So now I'm outlining the purse finally. I'm very excited for it. I can't wait till it's all put together and whatnot. I will probably also have to line it, and I want to line it with the leather itself. So we'll just see how it goes. But point is, I finally have the process starting on it, which I'm super excited for. I'm also embroidering. I have a little USA flag, or a little USA flag. It's almost done, not quite there. And I actually had somebody else drop off a vest that needs the patches completely transferred onto another vest. So it's gonna be a lot of patches, but we got it. And then there's gonna be the other customer coming at 11:30, so it's gonna be soon. And I am still working on the dye job of the bag. I will need it to dry, but it's just a nightmare right now, but we will get through it. We will figure it out. I have some stuff on the way for that bag as well. So yeah, I'm super excited, and I can't wait till I have this all completed. So it's Thursday. It's a very rainy day. It was literally thunderstorming and just pouring throughout the middle of the night, and still kind of happening. My hair is crazy. It's alright. But I made a list of people, or of companies to contact this morning, just because I do feel like I need to contact more companies, and I really looked at like motorcycle companies that sell motorcycles basically. So yeah, I got that. And I will be also working on the bag. Here's how it's looking. I'm very excited. It's almost there. I gave it a bath, and I'm letting it dry, and I just have to fix like a few little spots on it, and I think it should be ready. Yeah, I'm super excited. I really like how the color turned out. Anyways, it looks a lot better in the camera. But I'm gonna work on the bag, and I'm also gonna work on the jacket because I finally got the right sized zipper for it, so I can finally put it together. So I'm excited, and that means I probably need to get my mannequin out of my car to take pictures, because if I finish it today, then I will probably try and ship it out tomorrow, but we'll see. Right now I need to make a phone call to the gym to see when the manager will be there, and hopefully I can get my refund. And I also need to make the name tag for another customer of mine. It's on my other SD card, so I just have to plug it in. But yeah, it's gonna be a very good work day. I'm excited to get this day started. So I took all of the patches off the vest, so I literally have a box of all the patches. and they're ready to be sewed or stitched onto the new vest, so I'm excited about that. I just finished making the custom name tag. I mean, it's embroidered, but I still have to cut it out and do some finishing pizzazz to it. And let's see, I got the zipper in for the jacket, so I was working on that. And I was also looking at this bag, just waiting for it to dry. I do have to work on the pocket there, but yeah, it's slowly getting there. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna just continue. I'm gonna embroider 2 cupcakes. I'm going to embroider 2 cupcakes on this hoop because I don't want to just waste the fabric for just the one name tag. So I'm just going to do that. It takes 13 minutes-ish for me to do one. So I almost pulled the thread out as if it was done, and I just remembered I paused it. But anyways, I'm going to continue working on that and then do final touch-ups for the name tag patch. So yeah, I'll show you once I'm done making the cupcake patches. So I've been busy all morning. It's literally 10 o'clock and I still have to do drop-offs for Blue Line. But I did Blue Line this morning. I finished the jacket with the zipper because I finally got it in. I finally got okays to do the 2 more patches for another customer. And I finally am almost done with digitizing my weekly plan of digitizing like 2 patches per week. Yeah, all is going well, but right now I think I am gonna go and do the drop off and pick up, get that out of the way, come back and just continue working. There's a lot to do still, and especially with Sturgis coming up, people are gonna want their patches stitched on as fast as possible because next week is basically the last week for people to prepare to go to Sturgis. So there's that, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm kind of all over the place, but I love it so much. So but I'm gonna go and do the drop off now, take a little break, and continue working. So I'm a little bit like in shock. Just, I don't even know. I was basically driving back home after doing my Blue Line delivery, and I was entering the highway ramp to get onto the highway, and there's a 2-lane that goes onto the entrance ramp to the highway, and then it goes into one, so it merges from the 2 entrances. And I, was driving and there was a van like next to me, probably behind my car more, but on the other lane beside me. And when it entered that 1-lane merge, I managed to get in front of him because I technically had the right of way because I was in front of him, and he threw a fit and sped up and almost hit the side of my car. And so we were both on this one road, and I completely stopped and just let him through, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. And he literally started, I went into the other lane, he got behind me and started to follow me. Thankfully I have a very fast car, so I was able to swerve and get my way around and hide behind 2 big semi-trucks, and finally took my right exit. And yeah, that was kind of scary. I swear people are just getting more and more crazier on the roads, especially here in Colorado. I don't like that at all. People who drive like that and have very bad road rage to the point where they start to follow people, I think they need to get checked into the hospital and they shouldn't have a driver's license, but that's just my opinion. But I'm just still shaken up. But I'm finally home. I'm not leaving anywhere else today. Screw that. I'm going to work on the bag a little bit, and then I'm going to finish digitizing. Or I might finish digitizing, but I do have to work on the bag still. So I will work on the bag, fix it up where it needs to be fixed up, and then maybe even send her a text message to see if she wants to come pick it up, but we'll see how the bag turns out. So I basically sat and redigitized 3 of my patches that I made, and that took a while, but knowing me, I had to do that. My brain was like, you have no choice but to do that. So I did. My boyfriend then came home after his meeting, his technically like first day of work. They had their meeting and he's back at work again, so he won't be back till about 7-ish o'clock, I believe. So I'm gonna be home alone till then. So I'm debating on if I should work on patches and get them ready for tomorrow, because I have quite a few that I can add to my board. Oh my goodness. I'm just having thread that keeps getting cut. But I just, my goodness, have a few, like a few new ones. I'll show you. So, these are all the new patches. I mean, you guys seen this one. There's the cupcake. We got watermelon, old coots on scoots, and we also have I didn't do it, and we also have the little heart ones as well. I think I will put a backing on them, the hot glue method on these guys, and probably just like the smaller patches, because I do feel like those need it more than these ones. So yeah, and then I have a few of these. I think I only have one that's cut out, and this one was a tester. I wasn't a huge fan of how it turned out, but I did redo it as well on the computer. So this was actually one that I made and redid it completely on the computer, because as you could tell, it's just very choppy, so I'm not a huge fan of it. So I got it all digitized finally, and I can technically embroider to the custom patches. I was planning on doing that, but I actually won't see the guy till next Saturday, because he's not gonna come all the way down here. And yeah, so I'm debating on if I should finish the cupcakes, because I only need to do 2 more, but then I still have a lot more room to make some more designs, so I'm kind of like, do I really want to do it or not? I mean, technically I can have the cupcakes be out for next week, so yeah, I guess I can just prep the ones that I have already made of 5, because I have, let's see, this one is a 4. I know this one is done. I still have to finish cutting it out. And then I still have these ones that I have to do finishing touches to and iron them. Watermelons are almost done. Old coots on scoots are almost done. So yeah, so I might work on patches. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I usually just go by whatever I feel at this point, since I'm done with my checklist.